Dear graduates, families of the graduates, faculty members, and members of the IDC's administrative staff, the Lauder School of Government is pleased this evening to honor the 11th graduating class of the MA in Government, Diplomacy, and Strategy. We are saluting you on your academic achievements at the Interdisciplinary Center, Herzliya. With us tonight, sitting to my right, are Dr. Eitan Azani, Head of the Specialization in Counterterrorism and Homeland Security, Dr. Amichai Magen, from the Specialization in Diplomacy and Conflict Studies, Dr. Amnon Kavari, Head of the Specialization in Political Marketing, and Professor Asif Efrat, Head of the MA with Thesis Track. Professor Boaz Ganor, the Dean of the Lauder School of Government, Diplomacy and Strategy, and Dr. Liza Ireni Saban, the Deputy Dean and Head of the Specialization of Public Policy and Administration, will join us soon. My name is Karen Yosef. I currently work as the admissions coordinator for the Masters in Government. I had the privilege to do my master's and my bachelor's here a few years ago, so I was in your seats short time. I am honored to invite Dr. Moaz Rosenthal to deliver his remarks.
Thank you, Karen. Dear faculty members, our administrative staff, our courageous administrative staff who makes all this magic happen, dear graduates of our class of 2018, and parents, spouses, kids, neighbors, and any other innocent bystander involved in the burden of helping you all get to this point. So you can give yourself a standing ovation now. You earned it. So let me please begin this speech with a provocation. On July 2015, Ernst & Young, one of the world's leading accounting firms, came out with the following declaration. They said the following statement: "We found no evidence to conclude that previous success in higher education is correlated with future success in subsequent professional qualifications undertaken. Consequently, Ernst & Young decided to remove university degrees from their job criteria." Critics following up on the Ernst & Young statement claim that indeed higher education is futile and is nothing but a meaningless job market norm. These type of statements and policies seem to contradict all the hard efforts that you put into your education and the efforts that we continuously invest in structuring your studies while attempting to make them more meaningful and useful. Well, I beg to differ. The overreaching criticisms against higher education developed in the wake and spirit of the Ernst & Young statement and consequent human resources policies that they adopted. I claim that higher education institutions and training is irreplaceable due to their institutional commitment to truth-seeking, their commitment to critical thinking, and the tools they offer to construct the manner in which critical reason examines human experience. Seeking truth and meaning for our existence and behaviors is perhaps one of the most vitalizing activities the human race has been involved with since the dawn of history. The task of education as a whole and higher education in particular is to be the prime agent in this continuous enhancement of truth and meaning. The American philosopher Charles Sanders Peirce offered the following image of the practice of reason. The elements of every concept enter into logical thought at the gate of perception and make their exit at the gate of purposive action. And whenever cannot show its passports at both those two gates is to be arrested as unauthorized by reason. There is no other institution that devotes its time and efforts to this task of safeguarding human reason as our academic institutions of higher education. Think tanks, independent working groups, journalists, and private sector entrepreneurs may devote a lot of time and efforts in similar purposes, but they are not committed to this effort as an institutionalized, competitive, rule-based labor as academic practice. Higher education is the only institution that does so as its main mission. Obviously, a grave problem with institutions and agents within them is that they tend to develop beliefs and refuse to question them. In academia, that means self-destruction. As Bob Dylan wrote, "Every night I become my enemy in the instant that I preach, not seeking new truths and questioning our existing beliefs, but holding on an authority without questioning it." The cure for this turning of intellectual discoveries to newly instated quasi-religious beliefs is critical thinking. When critical thinking is at place, for each thesis, the human spirit seeks the antithesis, which becomes the Hegelian synthesis to be encountered once again by an antithesis. Critical thinking, then, is the key to this quest for truth. What do we need to do to make sure that this process continues? We need to cast doubts all the time. Indeed, healthy academic existence is based on constant inquiry, questioning premises, claims, and findings, repeatedly doubting them, and putting them before additional examinations. A potential problem with that practice is that irresponsible doubt casting, for the sake of doubt casting, ends up with the type of statements offered in Big Lebowski by the dude. Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man. So academic analysis provides us with the ways and means to handle critical thinking in a constructed, responsible manner. These tools are the tools we try to offer you throughout your training. The ability to observe phenomena that we do not know enough about, alongside the intellectual research-based skills to probe deeper into existing knowledge about these phenomena and our world of experience. In this day and age of information bombardment, artificial intelligence, which constructs our stream of information, and of course fake news, our doubt, our curiosity, and the tools higher education offers become our trusted guide. These tools allow us to function as involved and informed citizens who take an active part in shaping and reshaping their environment. This combination of critical thinking and constructed tools is the purpose of your training, and this is what we expect you to do with it, nothing less. Indeed, the global chairman and CEO of the same Ernst & Young I mentioned earlier posted on the EY website on April 2019 the following statement: "To drive shared prosperity, we need to make sure that everyone can get the education and lifelong training they need to succeed in the 21st century. Our education system has a critical role to play in that." Finally, I wish you and your families the best of luck. I hope you will be able to fulfill your dreams and that you will always remember the Lauder School at IDC Herzliya as an essential cornerstone in attaining your life quests. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Rosenthal. I would now like to invite to the podium Keren Shlomi, who will represent the MA in Government's graduating class of 2018. Keren is a graduate of the MA in Counterterrorism and Homeland Security specialization. She completed her degree with distinction, summa cum laude. Keren?
Hi, everyone. Distinguished faculty, fellow graduates, friends, and family, it is my honor to be here today. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for your inspiration and also take a few moments to appreciate your accomplishments. No matter where you're from in the world, you've been through a lot during your time here. Be it a language barrier, impossible Israeli bureaucracy, or even weight gain from eating too much hummus, you've definitely seen some hardships. So the good news is, you did it. But the not so good news is that it's far from over. I mean, figuring out what you want to do for the rest of your life is here and now. Well, either that or I guess you could study another degree. But don't worry, because I have some words of comfort coming your way. My time here at IDC taught me a lot, but mostly that it doesn't matter where you end up, but rather how you act as you get there. So in order to emphasize just that, I'd like to share 3 important life lessons I learned throughout my journey here at the Lauder School of Government. The first lesson I learned was from Dr. Eitan Azani, who never stopped believing in any of us. He taught us to always encourage others to be their best selves by giving them the right conditions to do so. His patience, flexibility, and support are admirable and can guide us as we begin to take on significant roles in either the public or private sectors. On a personal level, if it wasn't for this man and the way he looked past my stutter in a class presentation nearly 3 years ago, I definitely wouldn't be standing here. So thank you, Dr. Azani, for seeing the good. Thank you for seeing everything I couldn't see in myself and for allowing it to shine. The second lesson I learned was from Dr. Liza Irani Saban, who makes every person feel as though they are the most important person in the world. Thank you for appreciating our thoughts and ideas and for encouraging us to respectfully speak up and have our voices heard. I'll never forget the time she took to send a personal email after noticing that I was too nervous to share my thoughts during class. I learned a truly valuable lesson that day. I learned to take the time to make others feel important and encourage them to speak up, especially those who might be too shy to do so. Thank you, Dr. Irani Saban, for personally teaching me that every idea is valid and valuable, and that every voice matters, even mine. The third lesson I learned was actually from all of you, fellow graduates. Besides your endless perseverance and great courage to come and study here from all over the world, you've proven to me that people from all walks of life can get along. You've proven to me that our nationalities are secondary to our good nature. You've proven that anyone can be a friend. So thank you for being my friends and for coming along this bumpy yet incredible ride. Before I make my ending remarks, I'd like to ask you all to look to your left, look right, front, and back. And as you do so, try to think of the people who made the most impact on your academic journey. Are they here? Are they back home? Place them in your thoughts. While some of us may be future leaders, all of us would be nothing without these people. Never forget them and be sure to give thanks whenever the opportunity presents itself. That said, on behalf of my fellow graduates, I'd like to take the time to sincerely thank the academic faculty, administration, friends, and family, those present and those who aren't, for being there for us always. I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say that we couldn't have done anything without you by our sides. No matter what the future holds, I'm confident that every single person sitting here has been equipped with the best possible tools to overcome any obstacle standing in their way. But if you happen to stutter from time to time, remind yourself that any one of those moments may turn out to be your shining one. Stay positive and remember that how you act should reflect the way you'd like to see the world. So set a good example. If somewhere on your journey you happen to walk past someone else's struggle, be sure to stop, lend a hand, and let them set the pace. Remember that sometimes all it takes is for somebody to believe. So believe in people and empower them. Be sure to hand over a microphone if needed and encourage them to voice their stance. Finally, as you walk through your journey and make it truly matter, learn from and be kind to those who are on the path with you. Remind yourself that you can never have too many friends and that everyone you encounter deserves your thanks and appreciation from time to time. So congratulations, class of 2018. It's time to change the world.
Thank you, Karen. As our students already know, it is very important for us to keep in touch with you after graduation. Our relationship with our alumni forms part of a growing network of contacts that provides mutual benefits for you and the IDC. This network ensures the ongoing success of our program and helps further the individual success of each and every one of you. The IDC's Alumni Association was established by the first graduating class of the Interdisciplinary Center and has grown ever since to now include thousands of members. I would now like to invite to the podium the representative of the IDC Alumni Association, Gil Levinger, who graduated from the Sami Ofer School of Communications with a specialization in marketing. These days, Gil is a brand marketing manager for Israeli companies in the international landscape.
Yeah, grads! Woo! Here you all are. So hi, good evening. I'm so happy to have this opportunity to congratulate each and every one of you on behalf of the Alumni Association. I know what a difficult road you've traveled in order to get here, and we commend you for this. So, round of applause to you guys, everybody. I'm really proud to be part of the IDC alumni community. Just so you guys know, we actually are a number of 27,000 already graduates all around the world, which is amazing, amazing, amazing for such a small university here in our lovely Israel. I know that you've just completed your studies, but it kind of already feels like we're already family. In fact, you're just starting out now. The Alumni Association aspires to be there for you at every crossroad in your life in a variety of ways and holds many activities and events and programs throughout the year to keep us all connected. When I actually moved to New York a few years ago, the Alumni Association hosted a really nice New York City event at a bar nearby, and I got to connect with so many local IDC alumni. It's kind of crazy the power that IDC has all around the world. I'm proud to tell you that the IDC Alumni Association is promoting a unique social campaign called Giving Back in the 25th year. This program is part of the 25-year celebration of IDC towards IDC becoming the private university in Israel. IDC alumni are contributing and helping students of insufficient means, allowing them to realize their dream and also become an alumni like you and myself. So really, if you have the chance, do donate, do be part of it, give other people the chance, to be part of what is this beautiful dream that we are part of. I invite you all to keep up with your connection with IDC, take an active part in the association's activities, initiate, lead, and of course follow us to be updated on social media. The Alumni Association has developed a unique system for its members, IDC Net, which some of you may already be familiar with, in order to create new opportunities and relations with the alumni community and of course reconnect with old acquaintances. You can enter the system already now, update your personal details, and search for alumni from any year. Our biggest congratulations and welcome to the Alumni Association. Together we can contribute to good things. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Gil. Before we invite the students to the podium, we have a request for all of our guests who are here tonight. We would ask you to please honor your fellow graduates during the graduation ceremony until all the diplomas have been handed out. We therefore ask that the graduates who receive the certificates early on will return to their seats and enable the certificates to be handed out in an orderly fashion to all of the graduates. In addition, we ask the families who are taking pictures to please not block the passage to the stage so that we may carry out the distribution of certificates in an orderly manner. Thank you in advance for your cooperation, and now we may begin. I am pleased to invite Talia Baram Shimshi, Daphne Rup, and Eti Sherif from the MA Student Administration Office to the stage, who will invite the graduates of the 11th graduating class of the MA in Government to the podium to receive their diplomas.
ראשונים נזמין לבמה את הבוגרים בהצטיינות יתרה, סומה קום לאודה. We first invite to the podium those graduates who completed their studies with the distinction summa cum laude. From thesis, Galit Berdugo, Wendy Wagner. From specialization in counterterrorism and homeland security, Fabian Lenchenlecher, Karen Shlomi. Now we will invite students who completed their program with high distinction magna cum laude. From specialization in counterterrorism and homeland security, Stephanie Begley, Emily Budbul, Hannah Brod, Natalie Delman-Zelvaski, Tomako Oiji. From the specialization in diplomacy and conflict studies, Sarah Baer, Stephen Berry, Tuvia Fish, Alexander Harper. משיווק פוליטי, ליאל ברזני, ענת אריאל זכאי, אריאל דוד שפרן. Now we will call student who graduate with cum laude, בהצטיינות. Specialization in counterterrorism and homeland security. טולו אקרלה, אמילי בונדר, ניקול קאן, ניקול קסטיני, מיקול דבש, מוריה אלבז, ליבי גרצברג, אימי גיר, דיוויד אברמן, ספנסר לארס, אסתר סלמה שמבון, ג'יאקומו ספדוני, אמבר ספן. Specialization Diplomacy and Conflict Studies, cum laude, דבורה גרייזמן, מיטל לוי, עומר לוין, ג'סטין פנדלטון, אסתר ננסי סעדה, ניר אדם סלע, ענת שנר, בן זילברברג. משיווק פוליטי בהצטיינות, טל אביטן, דנית ליטאי, אביתר פייזר. מדיניות ציבורית בהצטיינות, טל בורשטיין, סגי בן עטיה, ענבל ינובסקי, יפעת ליסק רוזנפלד, אביב פדידה, מיכאל חיים צלח, יעקב סלבן, מסיימים, graduate, Specialization in Counterterrorism and Homeland Security, נמרוד ארד, קוואסי אסנטה, תמר עזרי, מריה בביקיאן, לידור בן שטרית, שלמה טל בן דוד, רונן ביר וטקר, אליוט בלכנר, נורית קאימי, סיוון דקל, דניאל דול גיצר, מאיה סידני גרשון, אלי אוכנברג, קארל אינגה ולדז, נטלי אסתר קדוש, שושנה קרניש, ספיר לנקרי, מיכאל מאייר, ג'ושוע אורי מנשטיין, סנדרה מלקלר בן סעדון, אלכסיה ניגון, דניאל בן ראובן, ניקי רחמיאן, אלכסיס ראקר, רועי שדה, דלמיון שקודרה, ליטל סיקורל, טסיה טליה סטרינסקי, קווין טמקין, אילנה טובול, אריאל וולפוביץ, סנדרה ווטסון ברסלס, לורן זנדר, מאיה זרחיה. From Specialization in Diplomacy and Conflict Studies, תמר הרן, פירי לנס, בועז אברהם ליברמן, מאיה אמילי לנגר, ארמנדו יצחק מולכו, זיו נוח מוזר, דניאלה פומרנץ, אנדריאה קוזדה, לירז רז, אנדרו רוזן, דניאל שדמי, ג'ואל שמה, אלכסנדר סוויני, משיווק פוליטי, מאי אלגנשן יפרח, דליה גולדנברג, ניצן וילינסקי, עומר זוהר, אור זינגר, שנית יומקין, סופיה סובול ויטרי, נוי פינקלשטיין, לימור פקדו, שלום קלייד, עמרי רובנר, גבריאל שובל, ממדיניות ציבורית, תום ברמן, טל גל, גנית גרוס נקש, אלון זייתוני, מיכל מושיוב, ענת נגרין קשור, מירית נחום, אסף נתיב, דוד סלאמה, אלון פלג, ארטיום צ'חנוביצ'ר, שחר רוזנק, חן ריינגולד תמסית, רעות רייפלר, נדב רסולי, צבי שטאובר, מוריה שלום.
Thank you all. We wish all of our master's graduates and their families who accompany them during these years best of luck.